Guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today's video will be a little bit of a warning. And yes, I know I might sound like a broken record and a perma bear, but it is important to tell you that I want you to be careful by longing the farm and go all in and FOMO, because we broke out and now we're going back to 25k. As you can see, we are rejecting exactly here for Bitcoin at the golden pocket. I'm going to dive in right away, but not before I ask you to like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all, so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Alright, as I said, let's dive in right away. BTC USD 4 hour right here. We just tapped that golden pocket. The highest point of the price was $21,022. So exactly where the golden pocket started, shall we say. Not very happy with the tap. I was hoping a little bit deeper. And what I also mean with don't FOMO in yet is that if this was kind of the top and we're going lower now, then of course you're getting wrecked. I hope, to be honest, just to make it even prettier, that we maybe go up one more time. If we make a lower high, then of course you can short, because that is then change of market structure on the 4 hour or on the 1 hour. But if we may, let's say, make an equal high or a swing fill pattern of this high right here into the golden pocket and down, that's of course also the short sign. If we are breaking it and we are closing, let's say, an hourly candle above this high of $21,022, then you can expect maybe a little bit higher. But if we're seeing something like this, some time here down, some time here, then we have a bit more of a distribution kind of phase. For me, that's then also the short. Could I be wrong? Absolutely. We could also, of course, then just move higher, start closing hourly candles above this point, higher, higher, higher. Then I'm looking out for approximately 21,800. We have a value area high there. And if I'm not mistaken, the 78.6 from this Fibonacci retracement. So right now, this is the golden pocket. Let me quickly draw it in the chart so you can see it. That's exactly here, 78.6. It says 21,800. That will be my next major target, but I wonder if you would even make it there. If you are disagreeing with me, you think, you know what, we're going higher, then there are also a few levels that we cannot break for your bull scenario. First will be 20,500. If we break that, then 20,300. We cannot close underneath. That is kind of also the box that we draw here. We can just extend this. You do not want to see hourly closes underneath this box. So 20,300 is for me really the line in the sand if you are a bull. If we close underneath, then I think we're just slowly starting to grind lower. The thing is that still a lot of people are trying to short this move, so maybe one more move up to liquidate some of those shorts would be nice. What I quickly want to show you here on the RSI, 4 hourly, finally coming down a little bit. We were pretty much overbought all the way up to 80. The 1 hour is already in this neutral zone there. You can actually see that if we're just going a little bit sideways, a little bit down, that the RSI cools off quite fast. Now, if you are a bull, this is exactly what you want to see. You want to see price holding up at one certain range, and then the RSI just cooling off. This is then kind of the fuel that the price needs to then just go higher again, and then this can come to the higher zones again, or the quote-unquote overbought area, if that is what you're looking out for. So this actually is just on the hourly kind of textbook what you want to see if you want to see higher prices for the RSI. Then on the bigger time frames, for example the daily, we are absolutely not overbought. 8 hour, yes, we were overbought, coming down now with these 3 red candles, and then the 4 hour we already talked about. So I'm going to take these regular RSI out as well. Other than that, I'm trying to say is that be careful. Also here, of course, on the Mark 7B, we're seeing now that the 4 hours coming down, money flow coming down, VWAP coming down a little bit. On the hourly, we see them kind of the same. We had some bearish divergences here, price going higher, momentum wave going quite lower already, but money flow is kind of still stable, which made me think that maybe this one needs to come up one more time, and then still creating that bearish divergence, maybe from this top to this top, and then of course measured somewhere from this bottom to this top, and that actually would then still be a very nice divergence. I will definitely play that if we even come up again, like I said. There's a few things that are holding BTC from moving even higher, and therefore actually a golden pocket is a very nice moment to top out, and that is the dollar index. I am not trading this actively, I'm just using this as an inverse for BTC. As I said already a million times before, if the dollar is dumping, BTC is pumping. And I just saw that we're kind of having this falling wedge. That usually is a bullish pattern going down, and then we're going back up, approximately back to 113. So if this one plays out, then of course we can expect quite some resistance for BTC and going lower. If let's say we visit the bottom line one more time, that will be then maybe the last kind of fuel or push that BTC needs to go higher. So this is something that I'm keeping a close eye on. Yesterday we talked about the S&P 500 and that golden pocket, and as you can see, for 1 hour we tapped into that golden pocket that I had approximately at 3900, and we were super close, and then after that we kind of cooled off right away. To be honest, I'm also not so happy with this tap. It's not such a nice high, so maybe you want to see this one more time, taking out those highs and then go lower one more time back into the golden pocket. That will be nice before we are really reversing. If we are breaking through them, of course we have another golden pocket higher, but we'll already talked about that multiple times. So I'm just trying to say, please be careful. If you are short from this level, from that exactly 21k, then of course make sure that you put your stop loss right away here, that in case we one more time reverse, that you don't get liquidated or that you are right away in a loss. And what we've also talked about already for weeks and weeks, and then what I also have mentioned a lot, is that there was not a lot of resistance between 20,400 and 21k. So this move from yesterday came quite fast, and I said that because we have been moving up and down on that zone already quite some time. You can see here those candles that just goes pretty fast, and here it kind of happened right away again until we found some resistance, and we were really extremely overbought. I think even way up into 90 for the 1 hour RSI, so that is extremely high. On the, let's say, very smaller time frame for BTC, where am I looking at right now? Well, what would be nice, let's say if we are getting a move up, that we might do something like this. The price goes one more time lower, and then we're getting a bullish divergence on the momentum wave. I will definitely trade that as a long, and I think also for the smaller time frames. So far we did not really had a very nice one, but let's say this actually could also perfectly play out, because then you have also your bullish divergence on multiple time frames, and that is usually gives some kind of a reaction. Not 100% guaranteed, but it gives some kind of reaction. If you are looking to short and you say, you know what, this was the top but I missed the short, then I would say wait a minute, just take the lowest point back to the highest point right here, and then just wait if we can come back to that golden pocket 20,800. If we get resistance here, as you can see, this was also resistance for all these tops, so it would make sense that we find some resistance there. If we are topping out then and we're going lower again, then that is your short signal, because then you are making a lower high here, and then it is really confirmed over a little bit of a bigger time frame. So that will be nice. But again, make sure that also your indicators at the bottom, for example the RSI, the MACD, the market size B, are giving you that indication that we can really not go back to 21k. So just be careful for that. I think that was it for now. I am staying very cautious. I was tempting to short here the 21k, but I didn't see the right confirmations yet on the bigger time frames, and I was really looking at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So for me, actually even the 4 hour was more important. I thought, well, yes, we have a red dot here, but actually the money flow was still coming up, so I was staying a little bit cautious. Again, I'm looking out for maybe an SFP distribution or something, or maybe a lower high. That will be for me the signal to really load up the shorts. And if we suddenly start crashing down and we're closing an hourly underneath 20,300, that is also a sign for me to load up the bandwagon for the short. If we're going higher, then I'm staying cautious until we change market structure. Alright guys, that will be it for today. Hope you like the kind of critical and short updates. If you do, then please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. And also in the meantime, follow me on Twitter. I have been overloading you guys again with a lot of nice articles, tweets, and info about the financial market. So definitely check that out. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye.